Hello, CA Foundation students. Welcome to Workout with Subhadra series. In this session, I am taking mock test paper 1 applicable for January 2026 attempt. One interesting fact, around 92 questions from this mock test paper are covered in my scanner Thunderbolt, which you can order from mentorbysubhadra.com. Now, in scanner, I have covered all mock test papers, revision test papers, and previous year exam questions with deep steps along with the shortcuts applicable for CA Foundation examinations. If you want to order, please log into Mentor by Subhadra, and this book is applicable for May 2026 examination. If anyone wants to connect with me, you have any doubt and you want to speak to me, then on Telegram app, go to Quant Finance by Subhadra and you can get in touch. In this mock test paper, there are totally 5 to 6 questions which are unique, which are new, which are not asked in previous year exams, nor these questions are there in our ICAI material. Two questions have printing mistake, question number 19 and question 37. Even index number question from question number 98 also had mistake, but ICAI revised mock test paper, released a new mock test paper rectifying only that question. Start with our first question, which is a unique question not covered in ICAI material. They have given x value, y value in numbers and asked you to solve this expression. There are 3 ways to solve this question. Method number 1, something that I have taught in equations chapter, we can use a cube plus b cube formula. Number 2, since they have given you x and y numerical values, we are going to convert this x and y into numbers and we'll solve this using calculator. Method number 3 is something we learned in our school days, 8th, 9th and 10th standard. If it is 5-mark question where you had to show detailed steps, we will take the LCM of this fraction, rationalize the denominator and solve. As of now, I am not using the technique because we are not writing 5 marks exam. Each question is 1 mark. Let's take method number 1. Denominator, x square plus xy plus y square. This comes from algebraic identity a cube minus b cube, which is given as a minus b of a square plus ab plus b square. This denominator resembles this part. We need one more term, which is a minus b or x minus y. So rewriting the question, x plus y minus 1 divided by x square plus xy plus y square. All I did was write the same question. In the denominator, if I can somehow get x minus y, this is same as this formula. I can convert it as a cube minus b cube. To get this x minus y, if I multiply and divide both numerator and denominator with x minus y, my question remains intact because ultimately this and this get cancelled out. So the question is same as what I have written. So when I take this x minus y, denominator can be converted as x plus y minus numerator as it is x minus y, denominator will become x cube minus y cube by applying this identity from equations chapter. Now, what is the value of x and y? We can take from here. If x value is cube root of 28, what is x cube 28? If y value is cube root of 27, what is y value 27? So, where you x cube and y cube, replace the values with 28 and 27. See, x plus y minus x minus into minus plus y divided by x cube minus y cube will become 28 minus 27. 28 minus 27 value is going to be 1 in the denominator. Does not make any difference now. Divide something by 1 or leave it as it is. We have x plus y minus x plus y divided by 1. Check the numerator now. As 6 minus 6 gets cancelled, I have y plus y. Y plus y value is equal to 2y. What is 2y? 2 times of, I found y value is cube root of 27, which is equal to 3. 3 twos are, final answer is equal to 6. This is method number 1. Not everyone is comfortable applying indices. So method number 2, let's use our calculator and directly find the value. Method number 2, I would call this as shortcut method because we can directly do on calculator. First, we will take what is the value of x. Next, we will calculate what is the value of y. Y value is very easy. Cube root of 27. We know that 3 cube is 27. Cube root of 27 value is equal to 3. Problem comes with 28. What do you mean by cube root? Because whole to the power of 1 by 3. We will take the calculator and we will calculate x ka value. We get using the calculator. I'm writing the steps. After you take 28 on the calculator, press on square root button for 12 times. Do minus 1 into power 1 by 3. Remember, in the third step, we are multiplying the power. 1 both into equal to button for 12 times on the calculator. You take calculator along with you and let's start the calculation. Take 28 on the calculator. Press on square root button for 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 1.013 minus 1 into whatever is the power, you take power now. You have 1 by 3, dirty power, correct? Do 1 by 3 plus 1. Press both into equal to button for 12 times. See, into equal to button first time, into equal to button second time, and so on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm getting the value as 3.0750. Now, in this expression, we will replace x and y values. I have x plus y minus 1 divided by x square plus 6y plus y square. Replace the values. X value 3.0375 plus y value is equal to 3 minus 1 divided by x square 3.0375 square plus x into y. This into this plus y square, which is 3 square. Let's do this on the calculator. Taking what is there in the denominator first, 3.037 square means into equal to, I'm getting 9.45. Because it has plus before it, I'm using m plus button for this. M plus. Next, x into y. This into this. 3.0375 into 3. Again, symbol before that is plus. Use M plus button. Next, y square, which is equal to 3 into 3, 9. Use M plus button. So, what is there in the denominator? I have done M plus, M plus, M plus after calculation. Now I want the result. Press on MRC. You get 27.56 for this denominator. I want 1 divided by 27 point something. 1 divided by 27.56. Do divided by equal to, you get the answer as 0.30375. Now, let's replace the values. 3.0375 plus 3 minus 0.0375. Do the calculation. Plus 3.0375 plus 3. I'm getting the value as exact 6, which is option A. Next question is from logarithm. We are applying two different logarithmic rules. Rule number 1. Log m to base x is equal to a. This is in logarithmic format. How to convert this to index number format? X to the power a is equal to m. X to the power a. This is first formula that I am using for this question. Second formula. This is subtraction rule. Log m minus log n is equal to log m by n. So the first step is from the second formula, where log this minus log this can be converted as log of 8x minus 3 divided by 4. I use the second formula where I am dividing 4 to the base x is equal to 2. After this, I am using the first formula, converting that into index number format. X to the power 2 is equal to this. So, x to the power 2 is equal to 8x minus 3 divided by 4. Once I get this, there are two ways to solve the problem. Method number 1, cross multiply. you get 4x square is equal to 8x minus 3. Now substitute left hand side and right hand side from the options. If I pick the options, chiller question, there is only one option which is very unique. See, I have 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Three different options look alike. Only one option, which is option B, has 3 by 2, 1 by 2, which does not go along with other three options. We always check using unique option. So let's start left hand side. Your square, left hand side, 3 by 2 whole square, getting the value as 9 by 4. Right hand side, RH is 8 into 3 by 2 minus 3 divided by 4. Cancel. 2 ones are 2 fours are 4 threes are 12 minus 3 is equal to 9 by 4. Left hand side, right hand side is same. Only when I take 3 by 2. That's why option B will be correct. This is option hitting method. Method number 1. You don't want to try this. Okay. We go back to this same step and we try method number 2, quadratic equation method, where take this 4 to left hand side, 4x square minus 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. I'm taking 4 to left hand side, taking plus 8x to left hand side minus 8x minus 3 to left hand side plus 3 is equal to 0. Solve this quadratic equation. What is the first step? You multiply A into C. 4 3s are 12. Find factors of 12 such that when you multiply those two numbers, you should get 12. And when you add those numbers, you should get the middle term minus 8. It will become 6 2s are 12. I want minus sign. So it will be minus 6 and minus 2. Solve this. 4x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. 2x of 2x minus 3 minus 1 of 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Remember, minus into minus is going to become plus. Group them. 2x minus 1 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. You would get 2x minus 1 as 0, 2x value is equal to 1, x value is 1 by 2, or 2x minus 3 is 0, 2x value is equal to 3, x value is 3 by 2. Again, this is from my option B. So till now we have tried factorization method and also finding from the options, teaching you method number 3, which you can apply for any equation question. I got this step quadratic equation and I got to know that A into C value is equal to 12, right? We find factors in such a way that when I multiply them, I should get plus 12. When I add them, I should get minus 8. Got to know that the values are minus 2 and minus 3. Basically, this is where we started our factorization method. But this technique says this is the shortcut technique. Once you get the two factors, your final answer, roots of the equation will be, change the signs, plus 6 plus 2 divided with a value. Remember, this is ABC divided by a value, 4 and 4. These are your roots. So when you cancel them in your next step, you will get 3 by 2 and 1 by 2, which is nothing but my option B. This is method number 3 and you can apply it for any quadratic equation. Next question is from indices. For this, I am applying first rule of indices, which is a power m into a power n is a to the power of m plus n. Here, I can convert this as 2 to the power of 1 by 3, 2 to the power of 1 by 4, 32 to the power of 1 by 12. Remember, root will be 1 by 2, cube root is 1 by 3, fourth root is 1 by 4, 12th root is 1 by 12. Next step, I know 32 can be expressed as 2 power something, which is nothing but 2 to the power of 5. Multiply 2 for 5 times, you will get 2 to the power of 1 by 3, 2 to the power of 1 by 4, 2 to the power of 5, whole to the power of 1 by 12. So, I need to multiply. Ma'am, which property did you apply? Third property, which says a power m whole power n is a to the power of m into n. 2 power 5 whole power 1 by 12 2 to the power of 5 into 1 by 12, which is nothing but I'll erase here and write it in one step, which will become 5 divided by 12. Now apply this formula. First formula, a power m into a power n, add the powers 2 to the power of 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 12. If you are someone who is not comfortable with fractions, you directly take the calculator and you work out. I'm comfortable with fractions, that's why I'm teaching you 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Take the LCM, it will become 12. 4 ones are 4, 3 ones are 3, add them 4 plus 3, you are going to get 7 divided by 12. Butterfly technique plus 5 by 12. What is 7 by 12 plus 5 by 12? 7 plus 5, 12 by 12. 2 power 12 by 12 is nothing but 2 power 1. So, final answer for this question is equal to 2. Next question is from indices. This question was asked in December 2023 and June 2024. Previous year exam questions covered in my Thunderbolt. You can refer for detailed solution now. I'll write what is given in the question, which is 2 power x, 4 power y and 8 power z. This is printing mistake. Convert 4 and 8 in terms of 2. It will become 4 is 2 square, 8 is 2 cube. When bases are same, 2, 2, 2, equate the power. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 3z. I'm repeating. When bases are same, you can equate the power. Now rewrite what they have asked in the question. The expression is 1 by 2x, 1 by 4y, 1 by 6z is equal to 24 by 7. Let's convert this information in terms of this. If x is equal to 3z, what do you mean by 2x? That will be 2 times of this. 2 times of this will be 6z. So, I am replacing the denominator with 6z. I got it from here. Next, 4y. Okay. If 2y is equal to 3z, if I multiply both left hand side and right hand side with 2, I will get 4y is equal to 6 times of z. So, replacing this 4y with 6 times of z, and I have 1 by 6z is equal to 24 by 7. What do you mean by 1 by 6z, 1 by 6z, 1 by 6z added for 3 times? 3 times of 6, 1 by 6z. So 3 by 6z is equal to 24 by 7. Ma'am, why did you convert everything in terms of z like this? Because that's what they have asked in the question. Find the value of z. Take the reciprocal. See, in the question, they are asking me to calculate z value. That's why I converted everything in terms of z. I observe that z is in denominator, so take the reciprocal. Reciprocal will be 6z divided by 3 is equal to 7 divided by 24. Cancel now. 3 ones are 3 twos are. Take this 2 to right hand side. You will get 7 divided by 24. Into 2 goes to right hand side will become divided by 2. So your final answer will be 7 divided by 48, which is option C. Next. This question is from rule of allegation. If only 2 terms were given, we would have applied that rule of allegation. I had taught the shortcut during RTP series. But here, there are 3 things. 3 types of wheat. So, I will take this in terms of x, 18x. I will take this in terms of y, 20y. And I will take the next in terms of z, 25z. So, 3 types of wheat costing these per kg are mixed together. It's a mixture question. Any mixture question of mathematics you can solve using combined arithmetic mean formula. What is combined arithmetic mean formula? X1 bar, 2x2 bar, 3x3 bar, whole divided by 1 plus n2 plus n3. Now I don't know n because that's what they are asking. Find quantity of wheat that has to be mixed. I will take it as x plus y plus z. What is combined cost after combination? I am getting 22 per kg mixture is equal to 22. You can either solve this in detail or go by option hitting method. I have already tried this question and I got the answer as option D. Let's substitute the values. 18 times of 1 plus 20 times of 1 plus 25 times of 2. Ma'am, what did you do? I replaced x, y, z values with 1, 1 and 2 whole divided by 1 plus 1 plus 2. Check this out. 18 ones are 18 plus 20 plus 25 twos are 50. I'm getting numerator value as 88 divided by 1, 1 and 2. Value is 4. 88 by 4, I got 22. I wanted 22 in right hand side. Whichever option 1, 1 and 2 gives me right hand side as 22, that option is correct. Next. This is ICAI exercise questions which we have already solved in the class. But in ICAI exercise, we have age of the man is 3 times sun's age, etc. Right now, we are taking find present age of man in terms of x. Present age of man is 4 times the sum of ages of two sons. We will not take two sons as y and z. We will take sum of ages of two sons as y. Only one time y. Remember this point. 4 times of this. So, x value is equal to 4 times of y. Next line. After 10 years, after, that means you need add 10 to all of them. For x, I'm going to add 10. For sons, first son, I'm going to add 10. Second son, I'm going to add 10. Two sons are there, correct? Total will become y plus 20. Let's read the next sentence. After 10 years, his age, man's age, will be double the sum of their ages. Double means multiply this entire thing by 2. Solve this. Now, what can I replace x value as? 4y, correct? So, 4y plus 10 is equal to 2 times of y plus 20. What is y plus 20 into 2? 2 into y. 2 into 20. Solve this. Taking all the y's to one side, I'll get 4y minus 2y is equal to 40 is there minus 10 which is equal to 30. If 2y value is equal to 30, what is y value? 30 divided by 2, 50. What did we get? Sum of ages of two sons. That is not what they asked in the question. They are asking age of the man. I know age of the man is 4 times of y, which means age of the man will be 4 times of 15. 60 years is the age of the father. Option C. A quadratic equation question. Any question from quadratic equations, there are two methods. I am trying method number 1. What will be the value of the k if the roots of the equation are equal? Whenever roots of the equation are equal, we can apply the formula b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 or b square is equal to 4ac. Remember nature of the roots. There are three types: less than 0, equal to 0, more than 0. So whenever it is equal, roots are equal, b square is equal to 4ac. Apply the formula. Now what is your b value? This is a, this is b, this is c. Apply them. Minus 2k whole square, b value is equal to 4 times of a value k minus 4 and c value k plus 5. Solve this. There are two ways to solve after this step. I am teaching method number 1. Square. You will get the value as minus into minus plus 4k square is equal to 4 times of k minus 4 into k plus 5. I will cancel 4 and 4 on both the sides. I am getting k square is equal to, what is k minus 4 into k plus 5? K into k square, minus 4 into k is 4k, k into 5 will be 5k and 4 5s are is 20. Solve this. 5 minus 4. You are getting the value k square and k square gets cancelled out. I am getting k value plus k value minus 20 is equal to 0 or k value is equal to 20. So I got the option as option number C. This is method 1. Method number 2, you can actually solve this in detail or method number 2 for this, I will apply using option hitting method. We'll take option A. after this step, which is k square is equal to k minus 4 into k plus 5. Check from the options, whichever option gives you left hand side is equal to right hand side, that option is correct. If I take option A, 18, whether 18 square 324 is equal to k minus 4 is 18 minus 4, k plus 5 is 18 plus 5. So whether 24 into 23 is equal to 324, no ma'am, I'm getting the value as 322. So option A is wrong. Option B, k square 20 square is equal to k minus 4 20 minus 4 16, k plus 5 20 plus 5 25. Check this, getting left hand side value 400, right hand side after multiplication 400. Wherever left hand side right hand side are same, that option is correct, which is option B, 20. Next question. Quick equation, again two methods to solve any question. Method number 1, take ABCD, replace x value with these, check which option you are getting as correct. Now, first I have to try option A. If it is wrong, I have to try option B. If it is wrong, I have to try option C. So that is little more lengthy. That is method number 1. Method number 2, I observe the standard form of cubic equation. I know that I am getting x cube minus. Here I am going to get sum of the roots into x square, product of the roots later. So sum of the roots should be your x square term, correct? When I observe this, I have A value. This is A, B, C and D. D value is missing, which means x square, sum of the roots value should be equal to 0. If sum of the roots value should be equal to 0, alpha plus beta plus gamma value is 0, check from the options. Whichever option after adding, you are getting the sum value as 0, that option is correct. I am writing alpha plus beta plus gamma value should be your B value here. Now, 1 plus 2 plus 3, I'm not getting the value as 0, I'm getting the value as 6. 1 minus 2 plus 3, I'm getting the value as 4 minus 2, value as 2, which is not equal to 0. Next, add up these three. 1 plus 2 minus 3, I'm getting the value as 3 minus 3, value 0. Whichever option I'm getting as 0 as the sum, that option is correct. This is shortcut for this question. Next. Even though I have marked this question as from equations chapter, this has connection with both series and sequence and equation. This is covered in additional question bank of series and sequence chapter. Look, arithmetic mean between roots of the equation. What are the roots of the equation? We consider as alpha and beta. What do you mean by arithmetic mean between two numbers? A plus B divided by 2. Alpha plus beta divided by 2. Arithmetic mean value is given as 16. Then what is meant by alpha plus beta? Cross multiply. 8 2s are 16. This is our information one. Geometric mean between two numbers is 5. What do you mean by geometric mean? Square root of alpha beta. You multiply and take root of that number. They have given geometric mean as 5. That means when I square on both the sides, I'll get alpha beta value as 3 square 25. What is the equation? What is the standard form of any quadratic equation? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is 0. X square minus, what is the sum I got? 16x plus what is the product? Alpha beta value I got 25 is equal to 0. When I check, this is option B. Simple question, but it's there in additional question bank. Next. The shaded area from the options is dash. Remember, for this question, we have both positive slope and negative slope. So please be careful. I'm changing my color of pen to explain. We'll take the first line. First line, x plus y. Check this out. Here, it should be this region shaded, which should be greater than. Check the options, whichever has greater than, only that option will be correct. So option B and option D are wrong. Next, I am changing the color of pen to yellow. Check this out. This has negativity for y. Whenever y is negative, region will have less than, lower region shaded will have greater than. I'm repeating. Whenever the line is positive like this, you know it is going away from 0, greater than. Towards 0, less than. Because the shading is away from 0, I took greater than symbol. But Whenever there is one term with negativity like minus y, if it is going above 0, you will take it as less than, and if it is going below 0, you will take it as greater than. We have done this in class while solving inequality. So I want greater than symbol now, which is option A. Next. Dietitian question. This is from our exercise 3. Same from our textbook. A dietitian wishes to mix two types of or three types of food. The main crux of the problem is the word at least 45 units, at least 25 units, at least 15 units. That means in your option, whenever it is at least, I have to use greater than or equal to. So everything will be greater than or equal to 45, greater than or equal to 25, greater than or equal to 15. Let's check the options where all three inequality has to be greater than. This is less than, this option is wrong. This is less than, this option is wrong. Option C, greater than 45, greater than 25, greater than 15, greater than 15. Oh, this is fourth one. So, option C is correct. Chiller question from inequality. Mathematics of Finance, the most important chapter in your entire syllabus. The present value of the sequence of payments of 800 made at the end of every month, counting forever. The minute you see this word forever, that means this is perpetuity question. And what is the formula for perpetuity? Amount divided by rate given in the question. If two different rates are given, you take difference between the rates. In this question, they have given only one rate. The problem is this is compounded semi-annually. Whenever you have semi-annually, quarterly compounding, you will not take 4% because this is per annum. I want to take I value, which is rate as 4% divided by semi-annually divide by 2, quarterly divide by 4, monthly divide by 12. Semi-annually means divided by 2. So I'm getting I value as 2%. Your answer will be amount 800 divided by 2 percentage. Take the calculator and check out 800 divided by 2 percentage. You will get the answer as 40,000, which is option B. Next. Before I go to next question, I hope everyone understood what I did. 800 rupees I'm getting at the end of every 6 months. Half yearly rate they had given full year, converted rate also half yearly. Everything has to match. Amount, if it is half yearly, rate should also be half yearly. The next question, which is 13th one, I personally feel there is some mistake in the question. What is the sum of money? If none of the above was not there, no, I would have told there is some mistake in the question. Look, what is the sum of money invested? First, do you see word forever in the question? Yes, ma'am. That means again this is perpetuity question. What is the formula for perpetuity? Amount divided by rate. Let's check the amount. They have given the amount as 2,500 divided by rate 2,500 you are getting when? At the end of every month. That means this is monthly amount. 4% is compounded annually. 4% is per annum. But this also into per month basis, which means my I value will be 4% divided by 12. Check out on your calculator 4% by 12, you will get 0.3333 forever percentage. 0.333 percentage. 2,500 divided by 0.333333 percentage. I am getting the value as 7500 something, which is not there in the options. This is none of the above. Next. In how many years will a sum of money become 4 times? Using simple interest formula. So, if I consider some amount as P, that is becoming 4 times means 4P. So, what is simple interest amount here? SI value will become 3P. So, if you apply simple interest formula, SI is equal to PNR, you will get SI 3P is equal to P into N. Number of years is what you need to find. R value they have given as 12 percentage. Cancel P and P, you are going to get your N value as 3 multiplied by 12% goes to left hand side, divided by 12%. Take the calculator and check it. 3 divided by 12 percentage, you will get the value as 25. Option C is correct. You can also try this using shortcut. The shortcut is whenever the amount is becoming 4 times, find the number of years. This I will call as method number 2. You can apply the shortcut. Numerator value will be number of times it is becoming -1. So it will become 3 divided by rate will give you number of years. Rate is given in the question as 12 percentage. You would get your answer as 25 years. This is shortcut. So when you are applying shortcut, be careful about calculation of the numerator. Next, Manoj invests 12,000. 12,000 is your principal, the amount that you are investing, P value. 6 percentage R. Simple interest. Be careful. Simple interest formula we are going to apply. SI is equal to PNR, where I got P value 12,000 into R value I got as 6 percentage into total amount has become 14,880. I know future value is principal plus simple interest. Future value 14,880 is principal 12,000 plus simple interest amount. So what is simple interest? This minus this, I'm going to get the value as 2,880, which I'm going to replace here in this formula. 2,880 is equal to P into N. Mostly we have to find the time N value. So if I want N, that is 2,880 divided by this into this. Take your calculator, 12,000 into 6 percentage. I'm getting the value as 720. So 2,880 divided by 780 divided by equal to, I'm getting N as 4 years. Option B, simple question. First calculate simple interest and then you are going to apply simple interest. Simple interest you need to calculate. We will apply simple interest formula PNR. If the principal is 2000, we know principal. N and R, rate and time, you get as roots of this equation. Let's solve this. X square minus 11x plus 30 is equal to 0. Find A into C, 30. You will get roots from this, where when you multiply two numbers, you should get 30. I know that 5, 6 R is 30. And when you add them, you should get minus 11. So it will become minus and minus. Minus into minus plus 30. Minus 5 minus 6 plus 11. So your roots of the quadratic equation will be whatever value you get over here, change the sign, divide by a value 1. So I'm going to get minus 5 will become plus 5, minus 6 will become plus 6. These are my roots. So I will take one value as n, one value as r, rate and time. So n value is equal to 5 years, rate will be 6 percentage. You can take even 5 percentage considering n as 5. That's left to you. So multiply these, you would get your answer as 2000 into 5 into 6 percentage, 600 rupees. Option C is your simple interest amount. Next, ICAI's favorite theoretical question from this chapter. The effective rate of interest does not depend on the amount of principal. This was asked in 2024 exam twice, and this was asked in 2023 exam. Now, what is the formula for effective rate of interest? Capital R is equal to 1 plus I whole power t minus 1. You find there is a rate, there is time, but there is no principal amount. That's why principal is excluded. Next question. The future value of annuity of 5,000 rupees made annually. Now, what is future value of annuity formula? We have done in the class. This will be P of 1 plus I whole power t minus 1 divided by I. This is the formula we use. If you just do numerator, no, you are going to get compound interest. Compound interest divided by interest, you are going to get future value of annuity. T value is equal to 5,000 rupees is invested, made annually for 8 years. So I will get 1.9 percentage 09 whole to the power of 8 minus 1 whole divided by I. I is equal to 9 percentage 0.09. Luckily, they themselves have calculated and given the value 1.09 whole power 8 is equal to 1.99256. I'm directly taking the value given minus 1 divided by I 0.09 into 5000. Do this on the calculator. You are going to get your value as 55,142.22, which is nothing but my option A. Simple question, direct application of annuity formula. Next, I told you no that 19th question has a mistake, and the mistake in this question is that not given number of years. Luckily, this was the same question which is printed in ICAI illustration for 2023. Right now, they have changed ICAI material, but up to 2023 material, the same question was there with one extra information, and that is you need to add 15 years over here. We will get the answer for this. Suppose your parent decides to open a PPF account in a bank in your name by putting 10,000 every year. The minute you see every year, this is annuity question. Every year gives it away. What is annuity formula? P of 1 plus I whole power t minus 1 divided by I. But starting from today, you are supposed to calculate present value. Starting from today, that means this is annuity due formula. So what is annuity due formula ka present value? Two methods. Method number one is the formula method. Method number two is table technique that I had taught you in the class. You can also do it in method number three, the loan shortcut formula that I taught you. But as of now, let's stick to only two formulae. The formula for present value of annuity due. The minute you see annuity due, P of present value, you need to take ulta. Every time we were doing 1 plus, now we will do 1 minus. So it will be 1 minus 1 plus I whole to the power of minus t divided by I. So this looks like present value of annuity formula. Just instead of plus, I have changed it to minus sign. Instead of plus, I have changed it minus sign. So this is present value formula. Because we are starting from today, you need to put one more 1 plus I over here. I hope the formula is clear to everyone. Let's start. What is P? How much amount are you putting every year? 10,000. 1 minus. What is I? They have given in the question. The information is missing. 8.5%. Now 8.5 percentage. Convert this into decimal. It is not 0.85. This value will become 0.085. So it is 1 plus this. So 1.085 whole to the power of minus 15 into 1.085 divided by 0.085. Let's start this calculation on the calculator. You can do it along with me. Very important question. Have a look. So, this is where students will go wrong. Remember, whenever you have minus sign in the numerator, instead of doing into equal to, you will do divided by equal to. So, I am taking 1.085 divided by equal to button for 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm getting 0.29 something plus or minus button plus 1. So basically what is there inside the bracket? I have completed that calculation into 10,000 into 1.085. Whole numerator is done. You would get 77,658 point something divided by 0.085. I'm getting the value as 90,100, exact value as option C. But not everyone is comfortable with this part, taking the power as minus sign. So I'm teaching you method number 2, which I taught in the class, table method. Method number 2, I'm teaching you table method, which you will learn in your CA intermediate as well. The first column is year. Starting from today, today means year 0. For next 15 years, year 1 to year 15, full, I need to write. What is the amount? Cash flow, 10,000 rupees, total, full 10,000 to last. I need to go on repeating it. Next is present value factor column. For year 0, we will always take it as 1. Next, I'm taking 8.5 percentage on your calculator will become, this we have done in the class, 1.085. You always add 1 for 8.5 percentage divided by equal to button for 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. GT button. After pressing GT button over here, I am taking 1.085 divided by equal to, just this equal to for 15 times GT, I am getting 8.3042. Multiply this into this will give you present value amount. So 10,000 into 1, 10,000. But remember, you are supposed to add 8.5 percentage even for this. So this will become 1.085. Multiply them. You are going to get 10,000 into 1.085. I got the value as 10,850 into 8.3042. You will get final answer as into this 90,100. This is method number 2. Again, whichever you feel is easy, you can try that, but they usually rarely ask present value related question. Next. What will be the future value of the annuity of 2,500 made annually for 12 years? This is a similar question that we have completed just now. This is annuity formula P of 1 plus I whole power t minus 1 divided by I. Made for 12 years at 5%. So your value will be 2,500 of 1 plus I 1.05 whole power n whole power 12 minus 1 divided by I, which is 0.05. Do this on the calculator. You always start working out with what is there inside the bracket first. 1.05 into power 12 means you will put equal to button for 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minus 1 into 2,500 divided by 0.05. I am getting the value as 39,792 point something, which is approximately equal to option B. Next, earning per share of a company for 5 years is given below. Calculate the compound annual growth rate of this EPS. I think some information is missing in the Yes, this information was missing. They're asking you to calculate CAGR, compound annual growth rate. After 2021, every year ICAI has asked this question. Compound annual growth rate formula is last amount that you see in the question divided by first amount that you see in the question, whole to the power of, be careful over here, power is 1 divided by period that you can consider minus 1. Let's start. What is the last amount given in the question? This one, 90. What was the first amount given in the question? This one, 40. So it is 90 divided by 40 whole to the power of period. It is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is how many years growth has happened. So this is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. So it will be 1 divided by 4 in the power minus 1. Ma'am, what is the shortcut to find power 1 by 4? Should we have to do that dirty power formula? No. 1 by 4 in the power means you need to press on square root button for 2 times. So I will take 90 divided by 40. 2.25 I am getting square root button for 2 times. That will give you this entire value. So 1 by 4 in the power means square root button 2 times. I am getting 0.2247, which is 22.47%. Option C is correct answer. Next. If the initial investment is 4 lakh, which becomes 6 lakh in 24 months, in this entire chapter, we never keep anything in months. We always convert that into per annum basis. 2 years is your period. Then the compound annual growth rate is dash. Compound annual growth rate, CAGR formula is last amount 6 lakh divided by first amount 4 lakh whole to the power of 1 by period, which is 2 years now, 1 by 2 minus 1. How do you do 1 by 2 on the calculator? Square root button. So 6 lakh divided by 4 lakh. Whatever answer you are getting 1.5, press on square root button minus 1. Same like last question, I am getting 0.2247 or 22.47%. Simple question. Next. 23rd question, I personally feel there is some mistake in the question. What is that mistake? It is here. Take your calculator. In the question, they have given the clue correct. 1.1 power 10. You try it on your calculator. 1.1 into equal to button for 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am getting the value as 2.59374. But in the question, they have printed it wrongly. If you take this wrong one, you will not get correct answer. So let's start. How much money is required to be invested every year to accumulate every year? That means this is annuity question. And what is annuity formula? P of 1 plus I whole power t minus 1 divided by I. Let's start the calculation. How much money you are supposed to invest? They have given the full total accumulated value in the question as 6 lakh. There is printing mistake here. So 6 lakh is equal to P of, start, 1.1 whole power t. I'm getting the value as 2.59374 minus 1 divided by I value is given in the question as 10%, 0.1. What is there inside the bracket? Do that calculation first. 2.59374 minus 1 divided by 0.1. I'm getting this value. We call it as factor, annuity factor, sinking fund factor, 15.93. So when I take this to this side, it will become division. So 6 lakh divided by 15.973. I'm getting the value as value 37. Yes, P value 6 lakh divided by this factor 15 point something. I got the value as 37,647.29. The nearest correct value for this is 47, correct? Option C. So please be careful while taking this number on your calculator. Next, from permutations, simple question. The number of 4-letter words, so R value is equal to 4, without meaning that can be formed from letters of the word. Yes, wonder. Now, wonder has total 6 letters in it. I need to form a 4-letter word. This is permutation. You need to form the letters, correct? NP4 value is equal to 6P4. What do you mean by 6P4? Starting from 6, you are going to take 4. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. Do the multiplication, you will get the answer. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. Your answer is total 360 different words you can take. Option D. Next, the number of 6-digit numbers that can be formed. According to me, this is the most trickiest question in your entire syllabus. You need to form digits. That means this is permutation question. Permutation question with the repetition. So, 6-digit number, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want a 6-digit number, the first digit cannot have 0. Anything else apart from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apart from 0, I'm going to take 5 more numbers here into. For remaining 5 places, I will have, let's imagine that here in the first place, I have put number 2. 2 is gone. Or I have put number 1. 1 is gone. So I don't know what I'm going to put in the first place. I just know I'm not going to put 0 over there. Remaining 5 places, 5 different numbers can be formed using 5 factorial ways. But there is repetition. Remember in the class I did Subhadra mathematics where A and A is getting repeated. So whenever there is repetition, you need to divide. This is getting repeated for 3 times 3 factorial. 1 is getting repeated for 2 times 2 factorial. Do this calculation, you are going to get your answer. What do you mean by 3 factorial into 2 factorial? 5 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial 2 factorial. Cancel these two. 2 ones are 2 twos are 5 fives are 25 twos are. Your answer is equal to 50. Option A. I have done this in class while starting permutation combination. You know, there are 2 ways, multiplication and addition model. This comes under that. In an examination, there are 4 MCQs, just like your CA Foundation exam, and each question has 4 choice. So, in first question, question 1, you can choose A, B, C, D, 4 options. Second question, you can choose 4. Third question, you can choose 4 options A, B, C, D. Or the fourth question, you can choose 4 A, B, C, D. Total number of ways in which you can answer any answer, whether it is correct answer or wrong answer, is first and second and third and fourth. And means multiplication. So 4 into 4 into 4 into 4, 4 power 4, which is equal to 256. This is number of ways of answering. Now, number of ways of failing in the exam is dash. When will you fail? When you are giving all wrong answers. Now, first also wrong, second also wrong, third also wrong, fourth also wrong. There is only one way of doing this, correct? In the entire paper, all 4 wrong answer you are choosing only once. So, I am subtracting minus all 4 wrong answers. There is only one way of doing it. Total number of ways will be 255, which is option C. Next. In a party, every person shakes hand. Arey Baba, this question was asked even in our RTP this time with everyone else. The minute you see handshake question, it is combination NC2. What is the formula for NC2? N of n minus 1 divided by 2. You need two people to shake hands, correct? So total number of handshakes is given in the question as 105. Now we will check this from the options. Whichever option gives you right hand side as 105, that option is correct. Let's start with option A, 15. So 15 into 15 minus 1, 14 divided by 2. This is 15 into 7s are 105. I am getting correct answer in first option itself. Next, we are starting series and sequence. The heading of this question is wrong. The sum of infinite terms of the GP, sum to infinity in GP is given by S infinity formula, A divided by 1 minus R. A is the first value which is equal to 10. R is second term by first term which is equal to minus 8 divided by 10. So 1 minus, remember I have minus 8 divided by 10. Now it's time to take the LCM. 10 divided by 1 tens are 10 plus 8. Minus into minus becomes plus divided by 10. When this goes to numerator, you are going to take reciprocal of it. I already have 10 in the numerator, keep it as it is. Denominator 18 by 10 goes to numerator, it will become 10 by 18. So final answer is 100 by 18. Can you cancel both of them using number 2? Yes. 2 50s are, 2 9s are. So correct answer for this question is 50 divided by 9, option A. Next question. Again, this is a question from nth term of an AP. Tn is equal to 2n plus 1. So if I want to find first term, just replace Tn value as T1. First term is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1, which is 3. And first 20 terms. If I want to find T20 in the same question, 2 into 20 plus 1, I'm going to get the value as 41. The sum of 20 terms of AP is dash. For sum, there are two different formulae. I know the first term A and last term L. I will apply the formula n by 2 into A plus L. What is n? 20 terms are there. 20 by 2 into A value 3. Last value 41. This is 44. 44 into 10, I am getting 440. Option A, option C is correct answer. Next. Any AP-GP question like this comes from exercise C of that chapter from ICAI material. ABC are in AP. So there are two methods to solve this question. I am doing method 1, which I call as shortcut method. There is long method, which we will take as method number 2. P is arithmetic mean between A and B. So if I consider A and B, P is the arithmetic mean in between and Q is arithmetic mean between B and C. So between B and C, Q is the arithmetic mean. So this is how my terms of the progression would look like. What is the value of B? Now B can be called as arithmetic mean between P and Q. So how do you calculate arithmetic mean B value? This plus this divided by 2. P plus Q divided by 2. So correct answer for this is option A. Remember, we had solved such technique in our class, regular class. Please go practice exercise C because most of the questions from series and sequence comes from exercise C. I know some of the students who are not serious about CA exams even now. They are not putting the effort that is required to clear the exam. 15% is the pass percentage in the entire country. Your future, your result will depend on the effort that you are putting today and it will not depend on the excuses that you are giving. My friend's birthday was there, I'm taking 1 day break. Some relatives' marriage is there, I'm taking 2 days break. Oh, New Year, January 1st is coming. I'm going to stop studies on that day and I will take that as break. Someone who is less talented than you, who is scared of CA exam, is overworking you because they know the importance of CA exam and how difficult it is to clear in the examination. So start your preparation. Imagine this, your entire family is sitting along with you on the result day to check your result on the website and you know you have not put 100% effort. You have not studied all the chapters correctly. that pain that you will feel that day is going to last much longer than the 20 days effort that you are going to put now. So you decide what you want, the effort today or the disappointment tomorrow. The two, which is long technical method. ABC are in AP. I know if ABC are in AP, then A plus C divided by 2 is arithmetic mean, which is B value. This is our first point. So what happens if I multiply this 2 to left hand side? It will become 2B is equal to A plus C. Remember this. We will stop it here. We go for the next part of the question, which says P is arithmetic mean between A and B. If P is arithmetic mean between A and B, P will be A plus B divided by 2, because this is arithmetic mean. Similarly, if I want A value, why am I replacing it? Because I can take A value from this, take this 2 to left hand side, it will become 2P, take this plus B to left hand side, it will become minus B is equal to A. So I am replacing A value with 2P minus B. I hope everyone understood. I just replaced A value. Next, Q is arithmetic mean between B and C. Again, one more arithmetic mean. They have given Q is equal to arithmetic mean between B and C. So B plus C divided by 2. Here I will take 2 to left hand side, it will become 2Q. Take this B to left hand side, minus B is equal to C. Why am I doing this? I will take C value as 2Q minus B plus 2Q minus B. Check this out. 2B value is equal to 2P minus B, 2Q minus B. I can cancel minus B will become minus 2B, correct? So 2P plus 2Q minus B minus 2B. Take it to left hand side in the next step. So this minus 2B goes to left hand side. It is going to become plus 2B. So 2B plus 2B will become 4B. What I did, I took this minus 2B to left hand side. 2B plus 2B will become 4B is equal to 2P plus 2Q. I want only B value. What I will do, take 2 as common outside P plus Q, B as it is, plus 4 which is multiplied goes to right hand side will become divided by 4. 2 ones are, 2 twos are, your answer is P plus Q divided by 2. This I consider as little lengthy method compared to earlier method that I did. Next, sum of two extremes of an AP with the 4 terms is 8. If 4 terms are in AP, we have learned this in the class. If 3 terms are there, A minus D, A plus D. If 4 terms are there in AP, those terms will be A minus 3D, A plus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. I should have changed this to minus sign. Yes. These are the 4 terms in AP. What have they given? The sum of the extreme numbers of an AP with 4 terms is 8. Sum of the extreme terms. Remember, this is the smallest extreme and this is the greatest extreme. When I add them, I'm getting the sum as 8. So this is first information given. A minus 3D plus A plus D. The sum is equal to 8. Checking this, I can cancel minus 3D plus D. So 2A value is equal to 8 or A value is equal to 4. I found the A value. Next, product of the remaining two middle terms. So, two middle terms I have to take product, which means A minus D, A plus D. Product value is given as 15. Now, we have learned in equations chapter A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square. So, this can be converted as A square minus D square. What is value of A? 4. What is 4 square? 16 minus D square value is equal to 15. Take 15 to left hand side and d square value to right hand side, plus d square is equal to 16 minus 15, which is equal to 1. D value is equal to square root of 1, which is 1. Greatest number. They are asking greatest value. Greatest value is this last term, A plus 3D. What is A value? I got 4. What is 3D? D value was 1, correct? 3 times D is 3 times of 1, which is equal to 3. So the greatest number is 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7. Option B is correct. Set relation function, they are asking you what is the value of A union B. Let's do A union B first. You need to take all the elements from set A and set B. All the elements would become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next number 6. This is A union B. Intersection C. Intersection means what is common between this set and C set. What are the common elements? 3, 4, 5. Sorry. The common elements will be 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. So correct answer is 3, 4, 6. Next. Set A is given with this, set B is given with this. The number of relations from B to A is that. While giving points to remember of relations, I had given this in class. Number of relations is given as 2 to the power of m into n, where m is number of elements from the first set 2, n is number of elements from second set 3. Your answer will become 2 to the power of 2 into 3, 2 power 6. What is 2 power 6? Your answer is 64. Option D. In an election, two candidates A and B contested. According to me, this is a new question which is not there in ICAI material. Now, if I consider total number of votes, because this is in percentage, whenever you have any question in percentage, total is going to be 100. That will be those who voted for A, those who voted for B, but those who did not vote at all. So there are three elements now. Those who voted for A, those who voted for B, and those who did not vote at all, no voting. How many voted for A? They have given in the question as Y percentage. 100 is equal to plus. How many voted for B? They have given Y plus 30 percentage. So Y plus 30 for B. How many did not vote at all? 20% did not vote. Plus 20. Your answer will become Y plus Y is 2Y. 50 and 30 and 20 is 50. So 100 is equal to 2Y plus 50. If I just want 2Y value, plus 50 is going to come to left hand side. It will become 100 minus 50. Plus 50 becomes minus 50. 2Y value is equal to 50. So Y value is equal to 25. Option B is correct. Next. Which of the following relations is a function? Remember how I taught you something to be function? It comes with two set of rules. Let's consider that rule 1. When I take option A, you see this 3, 9, 3, 11. 3, 9, 3, 11. One child, two father. Not possible. Option A is wrong. Option B, 2, 4, 2, 6. Check this out. 2, 4, 2, 6. It's like one child 2 has 4 and 6. Two fathers. Again, this is not possible. Option B is wrong. Next, C. Let's draw the diagram. This is the set of children. This is the set of father. 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9. Every child has only one father. Whether this is a function? Yes, ma'am. So option C is correct. Calculus question. They are asking you to find slope of the tangent. Whenever they ask any question about slope. Point number 1. This question is from derivative. You need to find dy by dx. But to find this derivative dy by dx, first you need to solve for x from the equation that they give. So what is the equation given in the question? Let's take this. Y is equal to x square minus x. What is the y value given in the question? 2. Using this, y is equal to x square minus x. Y value I am going to replace with 2 is equal to x square minus x. Or if I take this 2 to right hand side, it is going to become minus 2 square minus x. Solve this quadratic equation. You get 2x values. From those 2x values, they are telling it is in first quadrant. That means your x value has to be positive. Whichever x value you are getting as positive, take that as your x value. It will become, I am using factorization method, minus 2x plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. X of x minus 2 plus 1 of x minus 2 is equal to 0. You are going to get x minus 2 value as 0 or x plus 1 value as 0. Solve this. You are going to get x value as plus 2, x value as minus 1. I told you because this is in first quadrant, your x value has to be plus 2, not this. So when I take x value as plus 2, after this they are asking us to find slope of the tangent. How do you calculate slope? Using derivative dy by dx. What is y value given in the question? X square minus x. Find the derivative of y. Derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1, 2 into x power 2 minus 1, derivative of x. That will be n into x power n minus 1, 1 into x power 1 minus 1, x power 0, value is equal to 1. Replace this x value as plus 2. 2 into 2 minus 1, 4 minus 1, final answer is 3. I'll tell you where students make mistake in exam. They see this equation, they take y value as 2, they solve the equation, they get x value as 2 and minus 1. They stop here because 2 is already there in the option. They mark that as correct. Remember, to find slope, you need to find the calculus value. Replace x in the calculus value, derivative value basically. Next, if the total cost of producing x units is given by this, marginal cost is dash. Just like the last question, we have to find derivative now. So, marginal cost is given as derivative of total cost function, which is derivative of, tell me what is derivative of 1 by 2 x cube, 1 by 3 goes outside. Derivative of x cube, x power n into x power n minus 1, 3 into x power 3 minus 1, plus 2x square. Take this 2 outside. Tell me what is derivative of x square, n into x power n minus 1, 2 into x power 2 minus 1. So, derivative of x square plus, sorry, this is minus sign, minus 5x. Tell me what is derivative of 5x, n into x power n minus 1, 1 into x power 1 minus 1. Basically, that goes off, it becomes 5. Derivative of any constant, value is equal to 0. This is the answer. I'll cancel 3 and 3. 2 2s will become 4. I am getting the value as x square plus 4x minus 5 plus 0, you can ignore. So, this is the derivative. Once I get this answer, replace x value as 5 now. If I take x value as 5, 5 square plus 4 5s are 20 minus 5. 25 plus 20 minus 5. I am getting the value as 25 plus 20, 45 minus 5, 40. That's not there in the option. So, this is a wrong question basically, where there are no options. Next. Maxima minima question generally in exam will be easy, but there will be two steps. One for doing calculus, second for verifying whether your answer is correct or not. If the total cost of producing is given by this expression, then the level of output where the total cost is minimum. Total cost is minimum. So, this is a question from maxima minima. What we have to do? Find the derivative. Derivative of, let us consider this as y. Derivative of 360, any constant derivative, 0. Derivative of 12x, 12. Derivative of 2x square, 2 into derivative of x square, n into x power n minus 1. This is value I am getting. So, it will become minus 12 plus 4x. Total cost has to become, okay, this has to become 0 if the cost has to be minimum. So, if I take this minus 12 to left hand side, it is plus 12 is equal to 4x, or x value is equal to 12 divided by 4, x value is equal to 3. What are they asking in the question? Total cost is minimum when? I am getting the value as 3. But whether 3 is correct, for maxima minima, cross verification, we have to do one more step, which is finding second order derivative. D square y by dx square, just to check what we are doing is correct or not. Now, after doing this, if I get any value greater than 0, then what I have done is correct. But that's not the answer. What I did is correct, which is I'm taking x value as 3. That is correct. Let's check this out. What is derivative of this part? Derivative of minus 12 is 0. Derivative of 4x is equal to 4. I am getting the value as 4, which is greater than 0. So, the minimum value that I found, x value as 3, that value is correct. Next. If the cost function of a product is given by marginal cost is equal to this, fixed cost is 500, then the total cost function is dash. From marginal cost to total cost, remember this, marginal cost is derivative of total cost. So, total cost will be integration of marginal cost ulta. You know the basics of differential and integral calculus, correct? If this is derivative, this will be integration. Last question we did derivative, this question we are doing integration. So, integration of marginal cost is what we have to find. Integration of 10 minus 4x plus 3x square. How do you calculate derivative? Sorry, integration of any constant. Integration of the constant will be 10x, integration of 1, 1x, integration of 5, 5x, integration of 10, 10x, minus 4 into, what is integration of x? X's power n divided by n plus 1, plus 3 into, what is integration of x square? X power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Check this out. 2 ones are, 2 twos are. 3 and 3 gets cancelled out. Plus k. What is k? Any constant. In this question, do you know the constant value? Yes, ma'am. That constant value, k value, is given as 500. So your final answer will be 10x minus 2x square plus x cube plus 500 in the end, to indicate that this is the fixed cost. So the final answer, this is there in option D, 500 plus something. Correct? Next question. Again, marginal revenue. Sorry. The correct answer, I just saw option D. Option B. This is the correct answer. It's matching. Similar like last question, they have given you total marginal revenue now. So marginal revenue ka integration is going to give you total revenue. So find integration. Whenever you have to find total cost or total revenue, integration. Whenever you have to find marginal cost or marginal revenue, find derivative of the equation. So this is integration. Integration of 2x minus 9x square will be integration of 2x, 2 into integration of x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, minus 9 into integration of x square, x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, plus k. If in the options plus k is not there, you ignore it. 2 and 2 gets cancelled out, 3 ones are, 3 threes are. Final answer is x square minus 3x cube. Do you have this option? Yes, ma'am. Option C is correct. Next. Logical reasoning. All the questions covered in logical reasoning are the questions which is there in my material, ICAI exercise questions. Plus at the end of logical reasoning, I have even given you previous mock test papers. What is the next value? There are two methods to do this. Method number 1, 1, 5, 14, 13, 55, 91 question mark. Find the difference. Difference is 2 square 4. Difference is 9, which is 3 square. Difference is 16, which is 4 square. Difference is 25, which is 5 square. Difference is 36, which is 6 square. So what is the next question? 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. This has to be 7 square 49. Add 49 to this, you are going to get 140. Option B is correct. Next, find the missing value in the series. Last question we did squares, correct? This question we are doing cubes. 51, 52, 60, 87, 151 question mark 492. Find the difference now. 1 which is 1 cube, 8 which is 2 cube, 27 which is 3 cube, 64 which is 4 cube. So next one has to be 5 cube ka difference, 125. Add 125 to 151, you are going to get 276. Cross verifying whether what we did is correct or not. Add 6 cube to this, you are going to get 492. So 276 is correct. Next, this question was asked once in exam. It is covered even in my textbook. If in a certain language store is written, clear is written, square is written, what is it for tears? Check for T, it is 1. Check for E, A, R from clear, you are going to get 7, 8 and 4. S is from spares, 9. Correct answer is option D. Next. In a certain code, ripple. This question is from ICAI material. We have done this question in the class. Pillar P value is equal to 3. I value is equal to 1, L value is equal to 8 and 8, E value is equal to 2, R value is equal to 6. 318826, option A is correct. Next, letter series, which we have covered in the class as alphabet series. Rule 1, try to check if there is any connection with first letter to first letter to first letter. Let's start. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, plus 8. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, plus 8. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So your answer starts with Z. There is only one option that starts with Z, option A. So what I did, I took all the first letters, I connected them. It is plus 8, next plus 8, value is going to become Z. After I get Z, which is the first letter, you see horizontally B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 2 plus 2 combination. Check whether plus 2 is working here or not. I am getting Z, A, B, CD, EF. So it has to be BDF. Option D, I think there is printing mistake, but that's the correct answer. Next, directions and test question. Lakshman went 15 kilometers to north. We'll take one starting point, 15 kilometers north. Then he turned to his west. Remember, for every direction sense test question, you're going to draw northeast, southwest. Now they are asking you to go west direction, covered 5 kilometers, correct? No, covered 10 kilometers west. So this is 10 kilometers west. Again, he turned south and covered 5 kilometers. South and 5. Finally, he turned towards east, this direction, towards east, this direction, and he covered 10. So in which direction is he moving now? 15, 10, 5 and ending 10. This is my starting, this is my ending point. Ending direction is east direction. If they don't give moving now, you need to compare with the starting point. Answer would have become north. Next, Manu wants to go to the market. He starts from his house towards north. Let's start from the house towards north. Then he reaches a crossing after 30 meters. Finally, he turns to east and goes for 10 meters till he gets the second crossing. Again, he goes to south for 30 more meters, exactly 30, 30, where marketing complex exists. In which direction is the market from the house? Interesting question. This is my starting point, house. You go here, you get the first crossing. You go here, 10, you get the second crossing. Go like this, you get the third crossing. And here, market exists. Now they are not asking where is the market, they are asking from house where is the market. Basically, you have to go in this direction. That direction is east direction. Next, Deepika starts walking straight towards east. We have done this question in class. It's there in my material. After walking for 65 meters. So let's take some starting point. This is the starting point where Deepika started. She goes 65 meters east. She turns to left and goes for 25. Again, she turns to left and goes for 40. Now she has stopped. Let's take. This is the starting point. This is the ending point. She went in these directions and she stopped over here. Walk the distance and in which direction is she from the initial point? Luckily, in the options, we have only one correct answer. This direction is nothing but, check this out, this is northeast. This direction is going to be your northeast. Northeast is there only in option A. But they have also asked you to calculate. Ideally, option A is correct, but for calculation, you draw the opposite. I know that opposite sides will be equal. So if this is 65, 25, 40, I know this is 40, total 65, balancing figure will be 25, opposite will be same, this will be 25. Apply Pythagoras theorem. Let me erase this for doing Pythagoras theorem and let us take this point as B now. B. Pythagoras theorem says AB square plus BZ square is equal to hypotenuse AZ square. Solve this, you are going to get your answer AB square 25 square, BZ square 25 square. Add them up, 25 square plus 25 square. You are going to get the value as 25 square is 625 plus 625. 1250 is AZ square. You want to find value of AZ? Take the square root. You are going to get the value as 35.35 and in northeast direction. Option A is correct. Next, Mr. X walks 14 towards north. Again, I'm going to draw the diagram. 14 towards north. From there, he walks 8 kilometers south. Arre Baba, he came back, but just 8 this time. Then he walks 8 towards west. Let's take 8 west. How far and in which direction is he with reference to the starting point? When you get to know from starting point, he is ending here, this direction, A and Z. I know it is northwest. It has to be 10, but just for solving this, he went for 14 upwards. Next, he came back downwards 8. What is 14 minus 8? Balancing figure. But 14 minus 8, balancing figure is going to become 6 for you, correct? You need to make the calculation for this. He went 8 towards west. Yes, you got a triangle now. Again, if I consider this as B, you get Pythagoras theorem. AB square plus BZ square, 6 square, plus 8 is going to be AZ square. Basically 36 plus 64, 100 square is AZ square. AZ value is square root of 100, which is equal to 10 kilometers northwest. Next. Sunita walked 300 meters towards the east, took a right turn and walked for 40 meters. Let's start. This is the starting point. She went for east, took right turn, went for 40. Again, she took a left turn. Are south and left turn will be opposite direction. Left turn and walk for 30 meters. This is the ending point. Okay. 30, 40 and 30 meters. In which direction is she from the starting point? So if I draw a direction from here to here, this is southeast direction. Option C is correct. Next. This question we have done in class. It is there both in illustration of ICAI material, and two similar question like this is there even in your exercise of seating arrangement. 6 persons MNO PQR are sitting in 2 rows, 3 persons in each row. Okay, let's draw. 3 persons here, 3 persons here. Both are sitting opposite to each other. Both the rows are in front of each other. Q is not in the middle of any row. We'll put Q is not in the end. P is second to the left of R. See, all of them are facing north. If I place R here, one person Q is second to the left side of R. Next, O is neighbor of Q and diagonally opposite. This is the meaning of diagonally opposite. O is diagonally opposite to P. N is neighbor of R. So we'll fill N. Who is left out in the arrangement? Only M is left out. We'll put M here. Who is in front of N? This is the answer. Who is in front? Q is in front. Option B. Next. 5 persons are sitting in a bench to be photographed. In our class, we did this question. This is same as Meena Rekha question that we did in class. S is to the left of N. Okay. This is known as left side, and refers to the first person only. S is to the right side of B. Remember, when you see and, you go from the first person. S is to the right side. For B, this is right side. M is to the right side of N. R is between M and N. Okay, we have to place R here. O is sitting in the immediate right side of R. M is sitting to the right side of R. 6 girls, namely PQR, STV. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls are seated in a circle. All of them are facing towards the center of the circle. Even if they don't mention anything, we always assume everyone faces towards the center of the circle. He is not seated between Q and S, but instead between two other individuals. Okay, we'll come back to this later. P is positioned immediately to the left side of V. So in case we draw P here, this will be B. Remember, this is the left side whenever you're drawing. Next, R is located 4 seats to the right side of P. Remember, if this is left side, this direction will be right side. So R is 1, 2, 3, 4th position to the right side of P. So this is where R will be. If you have understood this, let's go back and read this. T is not seated between Q and S. If T is not sitting between Q and S, I can place Q and S somewhat over here, or I can even interchange them. This will be S, this will be Q, because T has to be away. So this is where T is. This is my arrangement. The only person whose location I do not know for sure is Q and S. Which of the following statements is not true? V is seated to the right side of PRA. This is correct. It is right side. Next, T is sitting to the right side of V. Even this is correct. Next, R is positioned second to the left of T. I don't know. This is right side. This is right side. They have told left side. So, what is wrong from the options is option C. Next, P is sitting second to the right side of R. Yes, even this is also right side. That is also correct. So, option C is the wrong one. Next, blood relation question. You know, this is the chapter which students generally don't like in entire. The husband and wife have 5 married sons and each of them have 4 children. We'll take husband, wife, they are married to each other, male and female, and they have 5 married sons. Let's start. This married son 1, son 2, male, female. This is second son. This is third son and his wife, fourth son and his wife, fifth son and his wife. Total, this is also husband and wife, male, female. Each of them have 4 children. How many members are there in the family? Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 4 from each of them. 12 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Your total answer 12 plus 4 5s are 20 is equal to 32. Next. Pointing to a lady in the photograph, my favorite type of question, pointing towards someone question. Whenever you have pointing towards someone question, you always start answering from last part of the sentence. Let's read that. Seema said her son's father is the son-in-law of my mother. We always read from last part of the sentence, my mother. Whose mother? There is Seema. Seema says my mother. This is done. Son-in-law of my mother. If I have to say my mother's son-in-law, there are two cases now. Son-in-law. There can be one more daughter, or we are speaking about Seema's husband only. Right now, we'll consider that there is one more daughter who is Seema's sister. How is she related to lady? Pointing to the lady. Pointing to her own sister, Seema is telling. So, who is that lady? How is she related? She is the sister. Next. A is B's brother. Arre, this is the question from our exercise from ICAI material. A is B's brother. B is the brother, male person. C is B's father. Okay. E is B's mother. E is B's mother, female. C is D's father. Okay. A and D are brothers. A and D are brothers. Both are male and male. C is D's father, again male person. How is E related to C? Arre, this is mother, this is father. How is E related? Father, mother, husband, wife. She is the wife. Next. A is mother of D and sister of B. A is mother of D, female. And when I say I'm speaking about the first person A. A is sister of B. B has a daughter C who is married to F. Array, this is again a question from ICAI material. Has a daughter, that means this is son-in-law, male person. G is husband of A. G is the husband, male person. How is G related to D? How is G related? Array, upper generation, upper generation. That means this is father, this is mother. Answer is father. Next. Hash means father, asterisk means brother, at means mother. Which of the following is correct about this? We will take only two elements at a time. G, A. What do you mean by mother? So G at A, G is mother of P. Next, T hash P. What do you mean by hash? Father. T hash P. T is father of P. Father, male person. So which of the following is correct? Option A. G is mother of P. No, G is grandmother. Next. P is father of T. No, P is the son or the daughter. Next. P is son of G. This is correct. Because this has mother-son relationship and P is the brother of T. No, that's wrong. Finally, we are done with the logical reasoning. Time for us to move on for statistics. What? Yeah. What does ogive represent? Ogive is cumulative frequency distribution. Because in this question, there are two options which have cumulative frequency. You imagine a graph. If I'm doing less than ogive, more than ogive, something like this, we are going to consider class boundaries here and cumulative frequencies here. So the correct option is option A. Next, frequency density corresponding to a class interval is a ratio of. In our CA Foundation, generally we don't use frequency density, but whenever you have a frequencies with unequal width, somewhat like this 0 to 5, 5 to 15, 15 to 50. If your class interval is like this, unequal class length, then we use frequency density, which is the ratio of frequency divided by this class length. So correct option is option B. This is the question even from your ICAI material. Next, secondary data is collected by, there are totally 4 methods to collect secondary data. I collect the data myself. primary data, someone else collects it. Secondary data, in secondary data, government can collect it, international source can collect it. So the correct option is option B, international source. Next, standard error can be described as, this is the only question from sampling chapter. Standard deviation of the samples, which is the statistic, is known as standard error. Next, if the difference between mean and mode is 69, this question was asked even in our RTP of Jan 2026, and this question is also asked in examination twice. The same question. The formula is, we have learned empirical relationship between mean, median, mode. If you remember it, mean minus mode is equal to 3 times of mean minus median. This is the formula. There is one more, 3 times of median minus 2 times of mode is equal to mean. You can use that formula as well. But this is the empirical relationship formula where the left hand side difference between mean and mode is given as 69. Left hand side, right hand side difference between mean and median is dash. I don't know this. Let me consider this as x. Difference between mean and median. I want this x value 69 into 3 goes to left hand side divided by 3. Your answer will be 31. Is 31 there in your options? Sorry. This answer is 23. It is there in the options, option C. Next. Cost of sugar in a month under the heads raw material labor. Again, this is a question from ICAI material for statistical description of data chapter. What is the difference between central angle? Remember, angle comes in pie chart. What is total of pie chart? 360 degree. So the difference between central, largest and smallest angle is dash. What is largest? 35. What is smallest? 12. Find the difference between these two. 35 minus 12. You are getting the value as 23, correct? 23 is a numerical value. By the total, multiply it with 360 degree, you get the angle. Divided by total. What's the total? 12, 20, 35, 23. So I'm getting total as 90. So divided by 90 into 360. Basically 91s are 94s are 23 into 4. 92 degree is the difference between largest and smallest angle. Next question. The mean of group X is 70. This is previous year exam question. It was asked in 2012 or 2013 exam. Combined arithmetic mean is dash. A chiller question, simple question. X double bar is equal to n1 x1 bar plus n2 x2 bar by n1 plus n2. In this question, they have not given us n1 n2. Instead, they have given the relationship that mean of x is 70. So 70 n1 plus mean of second group is 85. 85 into n2. For that, they have given the relation. The number of observations in group Y is 5 times of group X. So 5 times of n1. In the bracket, I'll take 5n1 divided by n1 plus 5n1. I hope everyone understood. I have replaced n2 value with 5n1. Now let's do the calculation. 70 n1 plus 85 5s are 425 divided by n plus 5n 6n1. I am getting the value 495 n1 divided by 6n1. n1 is going to get cancelled out. 495 divided by 6. Let's do the calculation on calculator. I am getting 82.5. Option D is correct answer. 82.5. Next question. Which of the following is not a type of sampling? We have probability sampling, non-probability sampling. There is nothing known as standalone sampling. Mixed sampling is both probability plus non-probability. Next, exit polls are an example of which of the following method of collection. In exit polls, randomly you are going to collect data from people who are going to come over there. So this is an example of random sampling. You are not applying some formula or technique to choose the sample. Anyone who is coming over there, you are going to collect the data. You will tell what could be the result, who will win, BJP or Congress, correct? Next, the professor has given an assignment to students in statistics class. The student Jagan computes arithmetic mean and standard deviation for a set of 100 observations. Remember this, n is equal to 100 as 50 and 5 respectively. What is arithmetic mean? 50. So x bar is equal to 50. Later on, Sonali points out that Jagan has made a mistake in one observation where he has taken it as 100 instead of 50. Find correct arithmetic mean. Array standard deviation information is biscuit given to you in the question. Don't use it. There are two methods to solve this question. Teaching you both method number 1, which is lengthy process. In this, the first step, you calculate summation x. How do you get that? X bar into n. Your value will be 50 into 100, 5000. Step number 2, from the sum, you want to find the correct sum, correct? Correct summation x is old wrong summation x minus what is wrong plus whatever is the correct value. You will get the answer as 5000 minus 100. 100 is the wrong observation. Instead of 50, 50 is the correct observation. You get 4950. This is correct summation x. Third step, calculate correct arithmetic mean. Correct arithmetic mean is correct summation x 4950 divided by n. N value is 100. Your answer will become 49.5, which is option C. But I consider this as lengthy method. Instead, let's try the shortcut. Method 2 shortcut. Your correct arithmetic mean formula will be whatever is the old wrong arithmetic mean given in the question. For this, open the bracket. You add correct value, subtract the wrong value divided by n. Let's try this out. What is the old arithmetic mean given in the question? 50 plus. What is correct value given in the question? 50. What is wrong value taken in the question? 100. Divided by n. N is given in the question as 100. Do this calculation. 50 minus 100 is minus 50 by 100 minus 0.5. 50 minus 0.5, 49.5. Basically, option C is correct. Generally, whenever they give wrong arithmetic mean, correct arithmetic mean, apply this shortcut formula. The variables x and y are related by the equation and the mean and mean deviation are given like this. This is the same question from ICAI material. This is there in section B question. Very important question. The coefficient of mean deviation of y is dash. Coefficient of mean deviation is given by the formula mean deviation of y divided by y bar into 100. If we are finding it for x, we will take mean deviation of x divided by x bar into 100. You have to find these two now. Let's start. They have given this equation. What do you get from this equation? Arithmetic mean of y. So 3y is equal to 7 minus 2x. Y bar is equal to 7 by 3 minus 2 by 3 x bar. After this, replace x bar value. See, they have given arithmetic mean of x is 1. Replace this with 1. So, 7 by 3 minus 2 by 3, you will get 5 by 3 as your answer. This is my denominator part. Y bar value is equal to 5 by 3. Numerator, mean deviation of y. We will take the same equation now. 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Move everything to right hand side apart from y. 3y is equal to 7 minus 2x. Y is equal to 7 by 3 minus 2 by 3x. What is there along with x? We consider this as my b value. I need modulus b. Mean deviation of y is given by the formula modulus b into mean deviation of x. Modulus b 2 by 3, ignore negative sign, into mean deviation of x 0.3 given in the question. You guys know how to do the calculation. Ones are 0.1s are. So 2 into 0.1, 0.2. This will go in my numerator 0.2. 0.2 divided by 5 by 3. You can take the calculator 2 into 3. Sorry, 0.2 into 3 divided by 5 into 100. I am getting the value as 12. Option B is correct. Remember, when you are taking this in the numerator, 0.2 into 3 divided by 5 it will be. Next question. X and y are given by this equation. Standard deviation and arithmetic mean of x are given. What is coefficient of variance of y? Are similar to last question. Coefficient of variance of y, sigma. y bar into 100. I need to find both of them now. First, I have this equation. From this equation, I'm going to find y bar. What is y bar value? 2 into x bar value is given in the question. Standard deviation and arithmetic mean. Plus 5, I'm getting 25. So denominator is 25. Y bar value. Numerator sigma y is given as modulus b into sigma x. Where do I get modulus b from? From this equation, y is equal to 2x plus 5. What is there along with x is known as b value. So it is 2 into, what is sigma x given in the question? 5. 2 5s are 10. This goes in my numerator, sigma y value, into 100. I know 25 ones are, 25 fours are, 10 fours are 40. This question we have done in the class. It's previous year exam question and also ICAI material. Next question. In my class, I told that this is the most important question in entire dispersion. It comes in section B. One expression is given, which is 30 minus 2x. We consider this 30 minus 2x, which is given in the question, as y. What I'm teaching you now is method number 1 of solving. Check what information is given to you in the question. They have given coefficient of variance. Let's put coefficient of variance formula. CB is equal to sigma by x bar into 100 if I want to find coefficient of variance of x. If I want to find it for y, into y bar into 100. Now let's check what other information is given. Arithmetic mean of x is equal to 10. Okay. Coefficient of variance of x is equal to 30. So if I consider this is for x, in that case it will become sigma by x bar into 100, where 30 is equal to sigma divided by x bar. Arithmetic mean value 10 into 100, cancel 0 and 0. You get sigma value as, take this 10 to left hand side. 30 divided by 10 is equal to 3. What we got is known as sigma x. Remember this. They are asking you variance. To find variance, there are two ways. Variance of y is equal to d square into variance of x. How do you calculate variance of x? Standard deviation is given. Standard deviation square is the variance. So 3 square is equal to 9. Variance of x is equal to 9. How do you get d? From this equation, what is there along with x is known as b value. This is minus 2, correct? Whole square. 4 nines are 36. This is variance of y and this is method number 1. Option B. Method number 2. Instead of directly finding variance of y, I am going to first find sigma y, which is modulus b into sigma x. How do you get modulus b? From this, ignore negative sign. 2 into sigma x value we just found as 3. 2 3s are 6 is my sigma y value. What are they asking? Variance of this, which means variance of y is equal to sigma standard deviation squared 6 squared 36. This is method number 2. You can also solve this using method number 3, probability chapter. At the end of the chapter, we had written some of the formulae for random variable, correct? Out of that, I gave you what is expectation of x, what is variance of x, shortcut formulae. You could try that and you can get the answer. Next question. The quartiles are, remember whenever they are giving you 3 quartiles, the smallest number is taken as Q1, middle one Q2 and last Q3. There are only 3 quartiles. Quartile deviation is dash. Very simple question. Quartile deviation is given as Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. This question is there even from your ICAI module. 65 minus 45 divided by 2, 20 by 2, value is equal to 10. Option A. Next. If quartile deviation is 12, let's write quartile deviation formula. Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Quartile deviation is given in the question as 12. First quartile is equal to 25. First quartile Q1 value is given to you 25. Q3 value, third quartile you have to find. Take this divided by 2 to left hand side. 12 2s are 24 is equal to Q3 minus 25. Take minus 25 to left hand side, it becomes plus 25. 24 plus 25 is equal to Q3. So Q3 value is equal to 49. I'll tell you where exactly students make mistake in exam. Instead of doing minus sign, they consider it as plus sign. They take 24 to right hand side and do 25 minus 24 value 1. So please be careful whenever signs are involved in the question. Next, in a city with crime rate of 60%, any coins related question, crime rate related question, either that will be binomial distribution. If n is very large, we convert that into Poisson distribution. Now they have given 60 percentage. That means they have given me p value 0.6. Crime rate is 60%, non-crime rate will be 1 minus p. We take that as q value 0.4. I hope everyone understood 1 minus p value 0.4. Probability that among 5 incidents, so n value is 5. What is the formula for binomial distribution probability? NCX p power x q power n minus x, where n value I have to take as 5. What is x? At least 4 accidents are reported. So x value is at least 4. What do you mean by the word at least? It can be probability of 4 accidents. Now some accident has happened. It is reported to the authority. At least 4 accident or 5 accidents, which is maximum. So plus probability of 5. How do you solve this? Apply the formula. N value is 5. NCX P 0.6 power x Q 0.4 power n minus x, 5 minus 4 value is 1 plus NCX P power x Q power n minus x, 5 minus 5 value is equal to 0. We all know how to calculate pi C4. This can be converted as NCN minus R. NCR is NCN minus R. Phi C4 is phi C5 minus 4. Phi C1. And what is NC1 value? N. So this is pi into. Start this in the calculator itself. 0.6 power 4 means into equal to button for 3 times. I'm getting 0.1296 into 0.4 into 5. Let's do this directly. I'm getting 0.2592 plus, tell me what is the value for NCN. Phi C5 value is equal to 1. NCN is always equal to 1. 0.6 power 5. Let's do that on the calculator. 0.6 into equal to button for 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Remember, power 5 is there. You need to press equal to button for 4 times. Anything power 0 value is equal to 1. So I'm getting 0.0777. For this, I'm adding 0.2592. I'm getting the value as 0.336. Now, among the options, this cannot be 0.3. Check this on the calculator. 1 divided by 3, 1, 2, 5. I'm getting 0.0003. Very small number. This is wrong. The second one, 1 by 3, 100 by 300, 1000 by 3000. This is approximately equal to the same value that we got 0.33. So option B is correct. So remember this. Whenever you have p value, first you calculate q for probability formula. Whenever they use the word at least, you take at least 4 or 5. Both the cases will come. Next question. A coin with probability for head bus 15. There is printing mistake is this. Probability value cannot be equal to 15. Probability value always lies between 0 to 1. So the printing mistake could be it is 1 divided by 5. So if p value is equal to 1 divided by 5, when the coin is tossed for 100 times, n value is 100. Remember, all coin problems are binomial distribution problems. For binomial distribution, standard deviation is given as square root of NPQ, which is equal to square root of n value. Coin is tossed for 100 times. P value 1 divided by 5. Arey Baba, if P value is 1 divided by 5, what is Q? Opposite of P. Q value would become 4 divided by 5. Now, how did I get 4 divided by 5? It is 1 minus P. 1 minus 1 by 5, 4 by 5. Now, cancel this. 5 is 25. 4s are 100. So, square root of 4 into 4, square root of 16, your value, standard deviation value is 4. How did I solve? Using binomial distribution standard deviation formula. Next, when p-value is 0.5, the distribution is dash. We have done this multiple times in Poisson distribution. Whenever p-value becomes 0.5, we call that distribution as symmetrical. P is half, Q is half. It can also be done using normal distribution. Next, if mean and standard deviation of binomial distribution is 10 and 2 respectively, what is the value of Q? Remember, whenever it is a binomial distribution and they give you mean, standard deviation, variance, anything in the question, we always start using variance divided by mean. What is variance formula in binomial distribution? NPQ. What is mean formula? NP. What happens when I divide them? N gets cancelled, P gets cancelled, ultimately I will get Q value. So what is mean value now? 10. Putting this in my denominator 10. What is variance? I don't know, but have they given standard deviation? Yes. Standard deviation is Q, that means variance will be 2 square, 4. So it is 4 divided by 10. What is 4 divided by 10? 0.4. Option D. Next, for a normal distribution, the ratio of mean deviation to standard deviation. Remember those 10 points to remember I had given, and I told 6 point is very important. For a normal distribution, standard deviation is 4, mean deviation will be 4 by 5 of standard deviation. Mean deviation 4 by 5 of standard deviation. Quartile deviation is 2 by 3 sigma, mean deviation is 4 by 5 sigma, and sigma is highest among all the dispersion values. So 4 by 5 means 0.8 times. So option C is correct. Next, if x and y are two independent normal variables with mean 10 and 12, two independent normal variables are there. So if you want to find combined mean, it is mean of x plus mean of y, 10 plus 12. Combined arithmetic mean is equal to 22. In all the options, the value is given as 22. So this part is done. They are asking what is combined standard deviation. Check. Combined standard deviation is given as square root of sigma x square plus sigma y square. What is sigma x square value? 3. 3 square, 9 plus, what is sigma y? 4. 4 square, 16. 9 plus 16, 25 ka square root, value is equal to 5. So arithmetic mean is 22 and standard deviation is 5. It is there in option C. All these questions from theoretical distribution are from your ICAI material itself. So students usually feel theoretical distribution is little difficult. Practice from ICAI material and that is sufficient. Origin is shifted by 5. Very important question. Almost like every second examination, they repeat either a question on origin or a question on scale. Origin means when you add or subtract. Remember, for origin, only central tendency will change. Arithmetic mean, median mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean. These will change. When you add 5, arithmetic mean also should be added with 5. When you subtract 5, arithmetic mean value should also be subtracted with 5. But when it comes to dispersion, for all the observations I'm adding 2. Will my standard deviation change? No. Will my range change? No. Will my mean deviation change? No. So there is no change in any of these dispersion values when it comes to origin. There's also one more scale. If scale is changing, that means you multiply or divide all the values, both central tendency, dispersion, regression, everything will change. Remember this point. Next. For the first 20 natural numbers, standard deviation is dash. Method 1, you can try using regular method. Take all the x values as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 20. Put standard deviation regular formula, square root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n the whole square. You can do that. I'm not trying that. I'm trying using shortcut formula. Whenever they say natural numbers, you can calculate standard deviation as square root of square minus 1 divided by 12. They have already calculated this. No. They have given n value 20. What is 20 square? 400 minus 1 is 399. I'll do the calculation on calculator. 399 divided by 12. I am getting the value as 33.25. square root of that. 5.7662. And this is there in option A, 5.77. Next. A machine is made up of two parts, part A and part B. The manufacturing process of each part is such that probability of defective. Where Baba, whenever you see probability of defective, you can solve that question using binomial distribution, but that's not required here. What is the probability that there is no defect at all? I don't want any defect. That means I don't want a defect in and means intersection. We don't want defect B. What they have given in the question, probability of defect in A is given as 0.08. That means, tell me what is probability of not getting any defect? 1 minus this 0.92. Next, probability of getting defect B is given as 0.05. This means probability of not having any defect 1 minus this 0.95. I want no defect in A and in B. That means I want this and this. What do you mean by the word and? Multiplication. So this can be given using the formula P of A dash into P of B dash. I can do this directly using multiplication only and only if two events are independent. Now, A becoming defective does not depend on B. There's no connection between both of them. Independent events directly multiply whenever they give intersection in the question. Your value is 0.92 into 0.95. Let's do it on the calculator. I feel it should be option D. 0.92 into 0.95. Yes, option D. 0.874. Next, if P of A dash union B dash, Morgan law, De Morgan's law states P of A dash union B dash is P of A intersection B whole dash. De Morgan's law, the standard law. Now, what do I mean by A dash? 1 minus A, C dash, 1 minus B, A intersection B dash. 1 minus P of A intersection B. Have they given this value in the question itself? Yes, ma'am. They have given this value as 5 by 6 in the question. So, 1 minus P of A intersection B is 5 by 6. Take this A intersection B to left hand side, minus will become plus. So, P of A intersection B value will be 1 minus plus 5 by 6 go to right hand side, it becomes minus 5 by 6. We know 1 minus 5 by 6 will be 1 by 6. Just subtract these two, you will get 1 by 6 value. Now what I have? I have P of A, P of B, P of A intersection B. Asking me how to calculate P of A union B. Simple question. Yes. P of A union B will be P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. We call this as addition theorem. This will be 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 6. Butterfly technique. Let's solve this part. 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3. 2 2s are 4. What is 3 plus 4? 7. I'm repeating. What is 3 plus 4? 7. So numerator is 7. Denominator will be 2 3s are 6 minus 1 by 6. What is 7 by 6 minus 1 by 6? 7 minus 1. 6 divided by 6 whose value is equal to 1. Next, remember whenever we get P of A union B value as 1, we call such type of event as exhaustive events. There are three types, correct? Mutually exclusive, exhaustive, independent events. This is exhaustive. Next, the chance of getting 7 or 11 in a throw of 2 dice. Let me pause the video for a moment and write down all the possibilities for 2 throws. Whenever we speak of 2 dice, totally there are 36 cases. 1 die, 6 case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dice, these are the number of cases. I want multiple of 7 or sum as 7. Remember, whenever it's a question about sum, it always goes in diagonal format. This gives me sum as 7. I want the sum to be 11. For sum to be 11, these are the two cases. 5 plus 6, 6 plus 5. Now check what is the total number of cases we are getting. For 7, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 cases. For 11, I'm getting 2 cases. Out of total number of cases is 36. So 8 divided by 36, 4 2s are 4 9s are 2 by 9. Option C is your answer. Next. Let P be probability of the function S. Remember, S is nothing but sum of these three. That means this is exhaustive event. What do you mean by exhaustive event? Sum of total probability value will be equal to 1. Let's take the sum. Probability of x1 plus probability of x2 plus probability of x3. Total of these three value should be equal to 1 just because they gave S. S is nothing but the sample space where it is exhaustive event. I know the value of x1, 1 by 4. I know the value of x3, 1 by 3. Just add these. You're going to get 1 is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 3. Add them, take the LCM. 4 3s are 12, 3 ones are 3, 4 ones are 4. So 3 plus 4, you are getting the value as 7 by 12 plus P of x2 value is equal to 1. Now if I want P of x2, take this 7 by 12 to left hand side. Check. P of x2 is equal to 1 minus 7 by 12. Take 12 as LCM. 12 minus 7 will be 5 divided by 12. So option A is correct. Next. A ticket is numbered from 1 to 20. That means total how many are there? 20. Find probability of getting a number which is multiple of 3. List out all the multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. A number after this will become a number greater than 20. Multiple of 7. List out all the cases. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. After this 21 is greater than 20. I want a number in between 1 and 20. How many cases I got? Multiple of 7, 2 cases. Multiple of 3, 6 cases. Total I am getting 8 cases. So your answer probability will be 8 cases out of total 20. I can substitute this using 4 2s are 4 5s are 2 by 5. Option B is correct answer. Next. The theoretical question, the 10 points from normal distribution, area between mu minus 3 sigma, mu plus 3 sigma. If you can remember the diagram, this is mu minus 3 sigma, mu plus 3 sigma. The entire this region is dash. It is 99.7 percentage. In the options, I have 99. I want 99.7. So option D is correct. As option D says, all but 0.7. So from total 100, you subtract 0.27, you get 99.7 percentage. This question is frequently repeated question in exam, and also this question is there in your ICAI material. Next. The two lines of regression are given by these. My favorite question, but the problem is this takes lot of time to solve. So whenever you have regression 2 lines wala question, usually there are 3 steps to answer. The variance of x is 25. What is standard deviation of y? So let me list down the steps here. Step number 1, you are going to calculate byx and bxy, regression coefficients. Step number 2, you are going to calculate r value using these two. Step number 1, multiply them, take the square root, you get r, correlation coefficient. Step number 3, using the same correlation coefficient r formula, you can find standard deviation of y. Let's start. I'll take the first equation as b by x. So 10y is equal to 25 minus 8x. I want b by x value. Y is equal to 25 by 10 minus 8 by 10. What is there along with x is known as b by x value minus 8 by 10. Remember, if b by x is negative, bxy will be negative, r will be negative. Second equation, 16x is equal to 12 minus 5y. Its value is 12 by 16 minus 5 by 16y. What is there here is known as bxy value, which is minus 5 by 16. Did I get the same sign, minus and minus? Yes, ma'am. Third step. I will calculate r as square root of bxy into byx. Square root of minus 8 by 10 into minus 5 by 16. Cancel them. 8 ones are 8 twos are 5 ones are 5 twos are. I'm getting square root of minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2, which will become minus 1 by 2. Ma'am, but minus into minus is plus, correct? We are defying the rules of mathematics when it comes to correlation regression. Remember, if byx and bxy are negative, our value will be negative. I don't care whether minus into minus is plus. That is mathematical rule. So now that I got our formula, I will apply your choice, byx or bxy formula. For me, I started with this, correct? So I am applying byx formula, r into sigma y by sigma x. What is the r value I got? Minus 1 by 2 into sigma y I have to find. Sigma x value they have given in the question. See, variance of x is equal to 25. Array, if variance of x is 25, what is standard deviation of x? Root of 25, which is equal to 5. Let me write it down. I am getting minus 8 by 10, which is b by x value from here, into, take this 2 5s are 10 to left hand side, minus 1 to left hand side. So it is in denominator, correct? 2 5s are, when it comes to left hand side, it will go to numerator. 10 and 10 gets cancelled out, minus and minus will become plus 8. This is my sigma y value, plus 8. So we followed 3 steps. Step number 1 is to calculate byx, bxy. Step number 2 is to calculate r value. Step number 3, using this r value, calculate sigma y value. 3 steps are there. In most of correlation regression questions, the same formula we will apply. Next. The equations of two regression lines are given. We always consider first as byx and second one as bxy. Let's start. We take 3y is equal to minus 7 minus 4x. Y is equal to minus 7 by 3 minus 4 by 3. This is my byx value, minus 4 by 3. Second equation, 3x is equal to 4 minus 4y minus 8. X is equal to minus 4 by 3y minus 8 by 3. What I did, I moved 3 to right hand side. So multiplication will become division. After this, bxy value is equal to minus 4 by 3. Now that I got bxy and byx, the first step, check whether the signs are same. Yes, the sign is same. So I'm going to calculate r value as square root of bxy into byx. Square root of minus 4 by 3 into minus 4 by 3. Remember, our value should be same with the sign as bxy, byx. So it will be in negative sign. Square root of 4 by 3 into 4 by 3 is 4 by 3 only. Is this correct? Wrong. Why? R value cannot be more than 1. I am getting minus 1.33. So R value has to be between 1 and minus 1. So what I did is wrong. So ideally what you should do if you are giving your 12th standard examination, you have to first consider this after the step as first equation bxy, second equation byx. Again recalculate the entire thing. Are we giving 12th standard exam? No, ma'am. So what is our shortcut? After calculation of r, whatever you are getting, just take reciprocal, that will be your correct r value. So our correct value will be minus 3 by 4 minus 0.75. So whenever you are getting wrong r value, just take the reciprocal to get the correct r value. Option A is correct. Next, in the class I had given note for that. Right? Out of the following, which one affects the regression coefficient? Remember, regression coefficient has the same property as dispersion. Dispersion changes with scale, regression changes with scale. What do you mean by scale? Multiplication or division. What do you mean by origin? Addition, subtraction. Next, for n pairs of observations, coefficient of concurrent deviation before the type of questions in correlation. R is equal to square root of 2c minus m divided by m. There are 6 concurrent deviations. So C value I am taking as 6 concurrent deviation. Calculate n. Hey Baba, in the class I told any previous year exam question you take. N value if they are asking in this chapter correlation regression, it is always equal to 10. But we know the answer. Let's try this out. N value will be plus 1. Remember this. They have given in the question correlation value as 1 divided by root 3. I'll take it. 1 by root 3 is equal to square root of 2 into C. 2 into 6 are 12 minus M value. According to me, if N is 10, M value has to be 9 divided by 9. Solve this square on both the sides. Check whether you are getting left hand side, right hand side are same. When I square on both the sides, 1 square 1, root 3 square is 3 is equal to 2 6 are 12 minus 9 divided by 9. Check whether 12 minus 9 I'm getting as 1 by 3. Yes, I'll get it. It is 3 divided by 9. Cancel them. I'm getting 1 by 3. Left hand side is 1 by 3. Right hand side is 1 by 3. So the M value which I assumed as 9 is correct. That means N value which is 10. M plus 1 is also correct. Next, I have done it in class. That's why I'm not taking so much time. The correlation between two variables is given by 0.4. Arey Baba, this is our trick wala question. If Rxy is equal to 0.4, RUV will also be equal to 0.4. The question is whether it is plus sign or minus sign. Check in the question. If any sign is changed, then it will become minus sign. Why sign is changed? So my answer will be negative 0.4. We did this question in our class in Menti quiz, if you remember. Question was there in our quiz. Next. Which of the following is not a test of adequacy in index number? We have unit test, factor reversal test, time reversal test, circular test, which Fisher's does not satisfy. Square test is not there. Fisher's index number is also called as ideal index number because it satisfies unit test, factor reversal test and time reversal test. The only test Fisher's will not satisfy is circular test. Next. Circular test is satisfied by which of the following index? Fisher's will not satisfy circular test. Fisher is nothing but this into this ka square root, correct? So option D, simple aggregate of geometric mean is correct. Next, during this period, which period? There is printing mistake in the question. This question is from additional question bank. Also, this question was asked in examination. Let me check that question and get back to you. Printing mistake in ICAI question paper is they have missed out this statement. This question was asked in previous year examination 2023. I have copy pasted. From 2013 to 2023, CPI increased consumer price index number wala question. We can cross multiply and we can find the answer. Solve this. The years are 2013 and 2023. They are asking you consumer price index number. So CPI values are 135, 180. The salary of a person increased from 23,000 to 29,500. So let's put one more column as salary. It was 23,000 earlier. How much is it? 2023. We know they have given in the question. We're not going to consider that. Cross multiply and find the value. If I consider this as x, your x value will be cross multiply 180 into 23,000 divided by 135. This into this divided by this. Take the calculator and do the calculation. You will get 180 into 23,000 divided by 135. 30,666.66. What have they given as actual salary? 29,500. If you want to know additional amount, that's what they're asking in the question. Find the additional amount. From this, you subtract the actual salary received 29,500. So minus 29,500, you're going to get 1,166.66, which is nothing but approximately equal to option A. So any CPI question, you can solve it using this cross multiplication technique. You are going to get actual salary that should have been there. Next. Last year's price index number is A, Pashy's price index number is B. No, Fisher's price index number. What is Fisher's price index number formula? Square root of last year into Pashy's price index number. In this question, Fisher's price index number is given as B. Last year price index number is given as A. They are asking you what is the P value. So if I want to remove the square root, square on both the sides. So B square, square root and square get cancelled out. I want Pashy, that will be B square on left hand side into A goes to left hand side, it will become divided by A. B square by A, option A is correct. Next, in the price index, when a new commodity is required, which technique is used? In the class, I had given you example of Reliance, where in the year 2011, Geo was introduced. During that time, for indexing, they used splicing technique. So whenever new commodity has to be used, we use splicing method of index numbers. That's it. Mock test paper of January 2021 1 is done. Second mock test paper will be released by ICAI on January 2nd. If you purchase any of my course like fast track batch, which is applicable for May 2026 exam, or if you're non-maths non-stat background student, you want to purchase detailed course, then it will be available from February 2026 on my website mentorbysubhadra.com. That's it. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe the channel. Thank you.